What is up, everyone? Full Metal Racket here to say that Christmas time is officially upon us. And you guys know what that means. No. Get out of here. I don't know about you guys, but I think that it's about time that we had a Christmas song refresh. Gone are the days of Wonderful Christmas Time by Paul McCartney, or like that one song by Band-Aid. No more. So today, I'm going on a quest to find the best, the hottest, the coolest Christmas songs. Stuff that you haven't heard before. Stuff that doesn't get played a million times in like the same department store over and over. Stuff that's gonna knock your little Christmas socks off. And who better to ask than our very own WKNC DJs.
Yeah, I have whiskey in my position, and that's all I need from you. Well, one of my favorite Christmas songs as of recent has been the Last Christmas cover by Lucy Dacus. It's one of her faster songs, which I really appreciate. I do like fast songs a lot. And I just think it's a really interesting take on that song, and I love Lucy Dacus so much, so I had to include that one. Another person I'm a big fan of is Carly Rae Jepsen. I love her so much, and she made a song called It's Not Christmas Till Something Cries. That's one of my favorite songs also, because Carly Rae Jepsen, every song she puts out is a masterpiece, if we're being honest with each other. Another one, Thank You Liza Season by Tina and Sarah. That was when Tina and Sarah were kind of more in their pop era. We made that song for, what movie was it? Happiest Season. I can't say I recommend the movie, but I do recommend the song. I love Tina and Sarah too. Most important one song I think I keep going back to, not just every Christmas, but just every once in a while, is Drummer Boy by Justin Bieber. And I'm going to include it here because it may not be obscure, but I feel like a lot of people turn to Mistletoe when they think of Justin Bieber Christmas songs, but I'd like to point you to Drummer Boy, featuring Busta Rhymes. I just think it's so beautiful. I listen to it all the time. That's all. I actually really only have one, and the one I have is Santa Baby by Sydney Gish, which is a cover of Michael Bublin's Santa Baby, which is a cover of the original Santa Baby. I don't know who it's by. The reason that Sydney Gish did a cover of this, and if you don't know about her, she's amazing. She's very humorous. A lot of her songs are very funny. Is in the original version, the Michael Bublé version, he tried to do like change up like the gender language to make it like more of a man. So he's like Santa. What does he say? Santa Baby. Santa Baby. That's what he says.
So I had a set recently. I had a number of good Christmas songs that were mostly very hyperpop focused, which for a lot of reasons tends to be kind of ignored in the Christmas time. Stuff like 100 Gex Sympathy for a Grinch, classic, one of my favorite 100 Gex songs. Grimes has a number of Christmas songs. I picked Christmas Song 2, which is not on streaming services, but it is on our YouTube channel. It's definitely worth a listen. Just a lot of stuff from PC Music. They have like these like pop carol Christmas albums where they like collect a bunch of different songs from people like Hannah Diamond, Umbru, a bunch of artists who just have Christmas songs that you never really know about. It's available on Bandcamp. Definitely worth checking those out. Caroline Polachek has a remix of So Hot You Hurt My Feelings, So Cold You Hurt My Feelings. It's very Christmas themed. I listened to that one. That was quite good on my set. Yeah.